Tuesday.
Is it? I honestly didn't have
Yes.
any idea what it even was. But welcome to this kind of impromptu stream. We usually, we still have just like kind of the main one show that we're doing, even though we do have multiple other ones in the works. Um,
Not multiple, like, I guess 2 is multiple.
multiple is just more than one.
Multiple just sounded more than 2 for a second to me, or it's like quite a few, or it's like really just one, maybe 2.
Well, the one for you,
A couple.
Yeah, we haven't really mentioned
A couple.
specifics about them yet, but yeah, there is a couple for sure.
Yeah.
To where we're actually doing some content throughout the week too, instead of just the Saturday one. But
If we can even keep up with doing just our Saturday show.
I know that's the crazy thing is the work week sometimes goes by so fast. Before I know it, it's Friday, like the day before our Saturday show, and
Exactly.
and I normally try and plan out a little bit at least, like what we're doing.
I try to, but last Saturday I wasn't feeling good.
Yeah.
I wasn't feeling good at all last Saturday.
No. Yeah. That one was a.
And then I think the Saturday before that is when we were having internet issues. I can't remember though. It seems like that.
I think it was. Yeah. And so speaking of going off of that, we haven't done our regular Married with Issues Saturday show for a couple weeks because, like you said, we were having internet issues a couple weeks ago, and then and then I got sick because the weather changed so drastically. It was
in the matter of a day.
Change. Yeah, it was a huge change.
Yeah, it was like a drastic one.
Mm-hmm.
It was not a fun one. It went from being like 70, 80 degrees to like 40, something like that.
Yeah, it was a big drop because I remember one of those days, like right before that drop, it was like almost 95.
It really made me feel old because growing up, teenager, kid, the weather doesn't hurt your bones. But now, getting older, the weather changes and you're just in pain and you ache. Is like, why? Why did I need to get so old?
I know.
I don't want to be this old.
Trust me. I've been feeling that longer than you have.
I want to be a case of Benjamin Button. I want to go back in time, like grow young. But maybe I am already growing young. Hey, aggressively relaxing. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for hopping in.
We're just doing a quick impromptu stream real quick.
Yeah, and
for an unboxing.
Yeah, exactly. So that is the thing. We got another AOK from StayPuff that we'll get into.
He's been making a killing, sending us so many books.
Yeah, I know. He's knocked off such a huge chunk of your
Grail run. Oh, so many books.
Run, yeah,
so many books. And I couldn't thank him enough for it. Like he's an incredible dude. If you don't know StayPuff, you definitely got to follow him on Instagram. He's a good guy.
Yeah, for sure. And then, like we were saying, how we didn't do a show for a couple weeks. We also didn't do one this last weekend because we were also changing the
backdrop.
Yeah, changing our room.
Yeah, it's no longer Marvel DC. It is now his and hers.
Yeah,
and I love it.
Yeah,
I love it a lot.
Yeah, before it was pretty obvious how it was set up. It was like DC on one side, Marvel on the other.
I know, aren't the AOKs just the greatest? It's incredible. Like we actually have a few books set aside that are going to go out to StayPuff, and then we got another one in the works that we're starting to get books for, but we're not going to name him because it's
hello, Mr. Garrow.
Hello, Garrow.
There's Garrow.
Mr. Garrow. The show can begin now.
Right? Yeah.
Garrow popped in. We got a celebrity.
So now it can begin.
We have a celebrity in the chat. I got a damn AOK last night. It was a good AOK last night. It was great watching your AOK last night. And you got the Fantastic Four book first appearance of him.
Yeah, that's when it was, yeah.
It was a good copy, and you deserve it. Hey, Bear Island, thanks for joining us.
Mjolnir. Yeah, Mjolnir's here. Bear Island, girl.
Yeah, we're making improvements, and I'm getting used to speaking into a mic.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to get back in the hang of it and everything as well, because, I'm used to it a little bit from from when I used to stream a couple years back. And I'm still trying to get all of our settings and everything set up in OBS, so we're still using StreamYard for right now. But
he's the one wanting to go all fancy smancy. I'm like, I don't understand half this stuff you're talking about, but okay, whatever. If it's ready to go, then I'm good.
Well,
I'm basic.
Like I told you, like audio is really important. You know,
True.
like I keep saying, you know, people will watch a show that sounds really good. You know, where I mean, you know, where it doesn't have to be like the best picture or whatever. You know, like viewers will put up with subpar.
You've said it several times before.
I'm totally butchering it this time, but
we've also updated like displays, and since we've moved the bookcase there, it's like different too.
Yeah, that's another thing too.
I don't like that drawer though. I'll tell you what.
I know.
I don't like that
I
drawer.
know. We're gonna have to
getting used to that one.
Change that. Yeah, because then we're also gonna do where we can use a webcam or a cell phone as a webcam to when we have like a multiple.
I refuse to make my show better over time. In fact, it's like Benjamin Button. Well, we're always going to be amateurs, or at least I am. Like,
right.
I'm always a rookie. I'll get used to some things, and then I'll just do like a rookie move where I'm like, oh, I forgot. I have a terrible memory. It's so bad.
I do too. Did I have the... Okay, you have it.
I have the knife.
Alright, let's see here.
Don't grab it by the blade, you weirdo. You wanting to get cut? Here, you can open it.
I didn't think that's what I did.
You grabbed it like right by the blade, you silly head. Jesus, I'm over here like you don't know if I'm gonna frost a cake or stab someone, and you're just grabbing it by the blade. Crazy man. I'm lazy too, so it's a lot of work when he's like so motivated to update it, and I'm like, it's fine with how it is. Like, it's okay. Like, it works. Don't break it if it's... Well, no. Don't fix it if it's not broken. Don't fix it if it's not broken. But
I mean, if we can always get better, you know, and...
he's an overachiever. He shoots for the stars. He really does.
Well, because, I mean, like some of our shows that we have coming up that we're going to do, you know, I want to record, you know, update the audio to a podcast, you know. I see some.
I bet you it's gonna be a ton of Spawn, because he filled out a lot of my Green Arrow books. That I have a feeling is gonna be a lot of Spawn books for you, and I'm super stoked for it.
I don't know. Like I think there's still.
Yeah, the new stuff is weird. I'm getting used to it, but I like it. It's nice. We have a little different setup. I got my Catwoman books up there.
Here, I might still need that knife.
They're no more. It's no longer DC Marvel. It's now his and hers.
Yeah,
I got like my Ant-Man books, and look at my giant Ant-Man, right there, with my 3 Ant-Man books, and then an Ivy book.
Yeah, because I think that his and hers.
Hey, Sean, thanks.
There he is.
Thanks for joining us.
Hey, and McD.
Hey,
What's going
McD.
on, buddy?
Good to see you too.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out.
Yes, thanks indeed. I had the day off because I worked this Sunday, and then his back was just killing him really bad from
oh my God,
over the weekend.
When I woke up this morning, holy cow.
I'm like, it's okay, you can take the day off with me then.
Yeah.
We'll just hang out, and that's all we've really been doing all day.
I mean, you were still, you were still asleep, but when I woke up and stood up, my back was so bad I buckled and I almost face planted into my in our room where the Deadpool display is, and I almost face planted into that Deadpool cable and domino triple statue thing we have.
Probably could have completely knocked it over and made the loudest noise, and I still wouldn't have budged. I would have been like, I still would have been out cold.
I'm aware.
That Doom looks lonely, just saying.
He's got Jane Foster, Thor, and Deadpool, and
Batman and Superman.
Spawn's back there with him.
He's got who's lonely is this guy up here, that little Silver Surfer pop on this. Yeah, he's lonely. He's the lonely one. He's away from all his other pop buddies. And then got Cable over here. Check him out. Got Cable. And then there's Domino. Her gun needs to. See, there's Domino.
Okay, I think I got it where it's.
These were on display over
Where
there,
they're
but we
face
haven't
down.
moved them over to another spot. What?
Oh, did you see that? I'd already seen the one that's down there.
Yeah, I saw it. I wasn't expecting more Green Arrow. What did you do, Sean?
But I'm going.
What did you do?
But I'm going looking face down though. So.
It
right,
is a really
first-
good cable.
All right, looks like we got Spawn
a good cable.
74.
And his massive gun.
Yes.
Spawn 74?
Here's Spawn 74. Yeah, this is the other thing. We need to get used to showing books in the other, because where the cameras moved to now.
Yeah, we moved the camera up there, so
Yeah.
I'm still getting used to it. I'm trying to get his gun back into his hand.
Yeah. So there we go. There's
I
Spawn.
knocked it out.
What was
it
again?
goes this way.
Yeah, 74.
It goes this way.
Ah, I love Capullo's covers on when he was on Spawn.
I love
That was
you.
actually when I really first fell in love with his work.
I think his gun goes like that. I don't know. I can't get his gun back
Yeah,
in.
just you were bad with figures. You put him down. You're so terrible.
I am not that bad with them.
Ooh.
They're supposed to be mess. Yeah.
Ooh, 76.
I'll just stop there.
And there's,
Ooh, that's a good one.
yeah,
That's
Spawn
a really good
76.
one.
God, oh, I love
I
it.
can't wait till we're able to go out and get you some more books, Sean. Because we did get you a Punisher book, and we have a few others that are set aside. But when we go to Black Cats, we're
that's
gonna look for more books for you.
That's dope. There's 22.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I think that feels. Well, no, I can't remember on my list, but I know right there. This was the one
You're
in the
close.
20s. Yeah, that
Yeah.
I can never find.
Thanks to you, Sean, I have the first 60
It's 29. I know
Green
it's like,
Arrow.
it's like 66 or something, isn't it?
No, I think I still need 61 or 62 or 63. It's one of those three. There's a space.
Oh, there
Oh
it is.
yeah, he sent me this one. I love it. Look at how awesome this is, guys. Two of my favorite characters, Catwoman and Green Arrow. Ah, it's glorious. He sent me this one. He sent me a picture of this one, and I was like, wait, what? Like, I didn't know there was a point that Balin Catwoman was in with Green Arrow.
I know. I'm really curious to read that
Crossroads.
story.
I am super excited
Right.
to read it. Like this, it looks so good.
That is an awesome
I love
cover,
it.
right?
After I read it, I bet you anything that's gonna go up over here.
It has to.
Because I got Green Arrow, and Selena Kyle, and yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
gonna
has
have
to.
to because they're my two favorite. Thank you so much, Sean. Like for real, thank you so much. Like this is just so awesome.
Oh,
Like-
yeah. Garrel says he saw the Green Arrow McFarlane toy today and thought of Fuchsia. I've really been wanting to get that one for you.
Yeah,
Um,
I believe it.
I mean, me being a huge McFarlane fan and you being a Green Arrow fan, that's like a.
I was honestly,
no-brainer.
you can't kind of like maybe you can see like behind me over here. You can't really see. I have Green Arrow, and I was really tempted to take him out of the box. I have an action figure that I was tempted to take out of the box. Let's see if I can kind of move this that way. Maybe? Nope.
No, I don't think you'll be able to because it's over there behind the
Yeah,
thing.
it's like literally right behind where my chair is at. But it's this Green Arrow Justice League figure that I was like this close to taking out of the box, but I didn't end up taking him out of the box yet. I don't know if I will.
Yeah, that is an awesome cover. Green Arrow Crossroads. Yeah.
It is a way awesome cover.
Yo, we got there's hey Matt. What's
And
going
it's
on, brother?
86.
And Cap?
86 is your number, and then 6 is part of mine because 3 and 3 is 6.
Yeah.
It's cosmic. Hey, Matt. Thanks for
Yeah.
joining us. Good to see you.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I still
yeah.
got more here.
We just jumped on real quick as an impromptu because we had an AOK from Sean that we wanted to open.
Remember there's that one.
Ooh.
80. We were
This-
just looking at this cover and you were saying
this
something
cover?
about it.
This cover and the very first cover are the two books I want to get signed by Gurel because that is his last book on Green Arrow.
Oh, that's what it was when you were looking at this one.
Mm-hmm. So Mike Gurel's Green Arrow was 1 through 80 was all cover art by him, But then on 81 is when it changes to a new creative team, but it's still the same. It's still the same.
It's still the same volume, yeah.
Same volume.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I am so thrilled that oh my goodness. It's so beautiful.
I know.
Look at the arrow and how he's like just going down like
Yeah, that's such a good cover. I mean,
it is a really good cover. So if I ever get the chance to meet Garel, I'm gonna have him sign this one and the first one because it's
and then
his
we
first
also
and
have
last.
his first published comic work too.
And we also
got
have
that
the
book for you.
Green Lantern Green Arrow first Garel.
His first
run.
on that, yeah.
I think that one's like issue 80 something. No, I don't know the issue number. Yeah.
It was a little bit into it, yeah, because
I think it's over 100.
I think it's around there.
I think it is, but
Because Neil Adams worked on it for a while.
right, McD. It's so glorious with the red bow and like.
Ooh.
This was the last
And
issue
here's
that.
78. Look at that cover. I hadn't seen that one.
Ooh.
That
That
dope.
one is. Oh,
That one's like underwater.
that one is way cool. Oh my
That
goodness.
could actually be a comic-ory. Like
Underwater.
underwater cover or something.
That's true. That is a cool cover. Trying to get it in there. That is a really cool cover. Oh my! Thank you so much, Sean. Like, this
real.
means the world to us.
Ooh.
Hey, Captain Comics. Oh yeah, I
There's
had to chop my hair
77.
off. I had to chew. It was too much.
And there's
I needed
77
the
up
cut.
there.
I am so excited for all these. Like,
Yeah. Pup said you have 78 already. I think. Do you? You might. I don't know. I mean, because you have so many of that run. It's almost hard to tell now. I don't know. You might. Because I'm trying to see.
but I don't.
Oh, because he said there's at least 2 or 3 that he bought again. So it's possible.
Yeah, I don't think I have 78 though. Because
I don't know.
I have some of them out in the living room in the chair, and then the rest are in the start of that box, and then over there in that box. But I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
Well, yeah. I mean, he at this point probably knows your Green Arrow run better than you do at this point.
That's such a cool cover. I know like seriously, you're like filling out the whole run, and I am just so excited for it.
Well, what's cool about this Crossroads too?
I love Green Arrow. He's my guy.
Did you notice the creative team on this? Balin's on it too. Like
Yeah.
it looks like he did the interior.
No. Well, I had said Balin. It's the Balin Catwoman too.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I know, but yeah.
Are you not listening to me?
No. I'm just kidding.
We never really listen to each other, guys. I don't know how we carry on a
I don't
conversation.
know how we do.
Yeah, sometimes we'll have like 2 different conversations going on at once.
There's 76.
I did mention it to you if I didn't mind. Oh, yeah, I do remember you mentioning it to me, but I don't know which ones would be. I'll have to double check on which ones are doubles because I want to say.
That one's pretty solid too. That's a sick cover.
God, yeah, that is. That red.
Yeah. Like the colors on it.
And look at how awesome his signature is. Like, even just his regular signature. Mike Garrel's. Like,
yeah, I've always liked his too.
I really like his signature and how he does it. I'm gonna have to get back to you because I'm sure if you say there's doubles, there probably is, but I can't think of which ones would be doubles. But I know I have a stack out in the living room on the Batman chair. Since we have, because like out in the living room, I have a blanket over this part of the couch where it's like Batman and he just hangs out with us, and that's usually where my stack of to read and to file goes. And yeah, so I have a stack out there, but I'm gonna have to get back to you because I don't think I had 78 yet.
Yeah, 78 was that one, I think.
These are all so amazing.
And
Oh my goodness, such goodness. I do remember you mentioning it though, but I don't mind having doubles.
Have you seen this one? This is 75.
Ooh, that one is pretty. It's a special issue.
Yeah, look at that. That is an awesome cover. Just like the color
It's
palette.
got shadow.
Yeah. That
And Black Canary.
that's who I'm thinking. Is that who that was?
Probably.
on that, I'm thinking.
Yeah. It actually has the cover on the inside is the cover of the Wonder Year that I have. The 1
Yeah.
through 4 mini.
That's what I was thinking. It
75th
almost.
issue special Mike Guerrero. That is I love the purple on that and the green and the orange and
I know, it's such a
that
crazy
is
color
so
palette.
beautiful. Yeah, because it's like this inner picture part is like an homage.
Homage, yeah.
Homage. Yeah. Homage to the Wonder Year. That is gorgeous. Yeah, see, and then this one right here, that's Shadow.
And it's also really similar to the number 1 too. Look, it's also a callback to the number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right there on the wall back there. But yeah, that's
Yeah, I have all the number 1s. I have the first of the mini issue, and then the first Grell, and then the Quiver, and then the Rebirth one. That one's not the standalone, but that one's the number 1 is Rebirth.
Yeah, the Neil Adams. It's actually the Neil Adams variant.
Yes, that's what it
'Cause
is.
if I remember right, I don't think that was the main cover. I think it was a variant.
It's like Christmas in July. Oh wait, we're not in July. We're in June. It's like Christmas in June.
Ooh, there's 74.
I can't believe.
Oh my heck, that color. I love just the contrast of the black, red, and then the green.
I love the target. You're looking at down a scope.
Mhm. That's another.
That's a good I'm watching you cover.
Oh, that's right. That's a good watching you. That's good. That it would be good for that. And I was gonna say
that is beautiful.
that could actually be another comic gories as well too, where it's like
It was May in '93.
scope
I would have
covers.
been 4.
yeah.
That is beautiful. I cannot wait to get your AOK out to you, Sean. Like you deserve so
I
much
know.
for you like blow my mind. There's a good chance that I am now under like 10, 15 bucks, if that left.
It's got to be around that, yeah.
Yeah. It's really close because
Yeah.
I know I had checked and I had like what 80 out of the 130.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah. So I am super close to being completely full. Target cover Thursday,
Target
yeah.
cover Thursday.
That's a good one too. I still need to do the checker flag
And
tag.
got
I was gonna do this book, but I haven't taken a picture yet.
70.
Ooh,
And
that one looks so good.
that's the one with the signature on the drum.
This is the one that's a double. I remember
Okay,
this
yeah,
one.
That one, yeah.
Yeah, this one I remember, but 78 I don't think is. But this one, yeah, this one I still like though.
I know, it's such an awesome cover.
Yeah. Oh, move my
Yeah,
drink over a little bit.
don't
But
spill
yeah,
that.
so this is the one where he like signed his name in the on the drum. Like of the band. So this one I do remember because I remember that signature. But yeah, no, Multiple Monday.
Yep, there you
Multiple Monday. I love it. Oh,
go. Oh, and
thank
then-
you so
and then,
much.
And then 69, which is funny because it's setting up that 70, where it's like the what is it? Electric Unicorns reunion tour.
Oh yeah,
poster on it.
this one's another double.
And then
Yeah,
this one, look
reunion
at
tour.
68. That one's crazy. Like
Yeah.
the hammer. Do you have this one too?
That one I don't, but
Yeah, I
these
didn't think so.
69 I remember. These two I do remember. But it works for Multiple Monday.
That one's kind of a. That's a kind of a crazy cover. There's just
Right?
there's just like a hammer.
That is an excellent question, Garrel. Did you leave any green arrows left for anybody else?
Right? Like,
Because, like, the two else, like, we have Black Cats and Bolts, and I have all the books that they have.
yeah, you.
Every time I go there, I'm like, okay, I'll see if there's anything new, and there isn't. It's all books that I already have, and
No.
I'm like, oh, well, what am I getting to do now? And now I have so many more, and it's almost complete.
And it's crazy because both of those shops, they
That is so beautiful.
they get new books coming in all the time.
Yeah, but they don't
And-
really get much Green Arrow.
Yeah,
Like, that is beautiful.
Yeah, and especially like the series I'm working on, you know, Spawn can be really hard to work on because like it's hard to a lot of
Low
them,
print run.
a lot of them are low print, and a lot of it the people that collect Spawn and are
Yeah.
fans of it, they normally don't sell them or you know, they hang on to them.
Mhm.
Like
Oh, they do. I agree with you 100%, McD. He has just knocked it out of the park, and I could not be more grateful. Like, I cannot wait to send you your AOK, Sean. Like, we got an AOK started for you that we're gonna get out to you here soon. And I'm still looking for some of your She-Hulk books. I have those.
Yeah, these spawns are clean
Marked
too.
in my
That's
phone.
29.
Hey Jojo, thanks for joining us.
I'm so stoked to finally have those in the 20s, like, cause I have most of them in the 20s, but the ones I didn't have, I've been looking for forever. And
Aw, does anyone else get excited for Green Arrow? Probably not. I love Green Arrow. He's my guy.
she makes me smile when she does that.
It's Green
'Cause
Arrow. It's Oliver Queen.
it's funny though, because like, yeah, you are such a huge fan of him. I mean, because he was kind of like your introduction into comics and everything.
He really was. Yeah, because that's Quiver is what started it, and even like just my mom raising a nerd.
Yeah.
With comics and everything, but Green Arrow is always just I always feel like he's an underappreciated hero. Like he's sometimes not always the hero. He can be the villain. Well, he's not necessarily the villain, but there's a reason why they don't let him be on the Justice League.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But I still like him overall. Like he's one of my favorites, which is why it's like you see on his he has way so like different titles, different books. Whereas on my side, there's like 2 Ivy books, and then it's mostly Oliver Queen and Selena Kyle.
Pretty much, yeah.
Except for Dead Rabbit. That one's Dead Rabbit. But yeah, no, I Oliver Queen's my favorite, guys. He's my favorite. Here, I'll grab that one thing for you real quick. Let me show you.
Yeah, I know, cause like I have a few, like, I don't know, on my side back here, I have a feeling I'm still gonna make some alterations.
You might.
Cause like I don't know, I kind of
want
want to pull the Hot Toys out here where you can see them, you know.
Maybe. See, I still have the little patch.
They're back here.
McD sent me this one in an
Big-ass
AOK, so I still have a little patch, and I have him on like the little guy that's right there because it's Oliver Queen there. But this is the one that I was debating on taking out of the box or not. I was gonna take him out, but then I didn't, and I think I might still take him out of the box. I think he might display better out of the box.
Yeah, he probably would. I mean, cause those boxes were pretty bulky and awkward, you know.
There's so much space in there.
Yeah, cause there's a lot of like. Yeah, negative space, and it's got that the big flap on the top.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it makes it good for ones to like hang up if they're ones that you hang up. But
I thought about hanging him up on the wall, like doing that, but I didn't do it.
That's one way. Yeah.
I thought about doing that, like in that one spot right there, where the StreamYard logo is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I thought about it, but I didn't end up doing it. That wall is hard to get tacks into, by the way.
Yeah. That's what Kaching was just asking. How did we attach those books to the wall? So all the ones that are hanging up, they're top loaded, and then we just put tags. So they're like red. They're like sitting on the tags, and then and then the top one we just lightly like kind of just like pinch the.
Yeah, because I figured
top loader.
Since we have so many books on the wall, I figured they'd need to at least be in a top loader. But like with the thumbtacks that we used, they have like the little. We still have some spares, so it's like they're this kind. I'll grab a yellow one. They're this kind that have that little ledge part. So we have the top loader on that little spot right there, and then we have just one at the top to hold them like against the wall, but they're just kind of like leaning against that little thing. Hey Rod, thanks for joining us. Good to see you. Yeah, we changed it to his and hers.
I know,
I love it.
And I just don't know how that didn't kind of dawn on us earlier, because it fits the the show so much better, like having it his and hers instead of Marvel and DC.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like it. I got the 3 slabs, and then the first Silver Age, and then that one is her first. That's the copy that I sent to Delphia. I sent her the 4-issue mini, so that was the number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I have all the ones that I have up are the number 1s or variants that I love the most out of them.
Yeah.
'Cause,
Yeah, and with this being my favorite cover of all time, I had to.
Yeah, it didn't belong in the living room anymore.
No.
It was like it should be in here.
Yeah. And then that way, I mean, we also put up the other shelves to where we had could put more slabs and stuff up too.
Yeah, we did move the shelves, and I think they look better that way. I like it more his and hers than I do Marvel DC, but I don't know where all of our Marvel and DC books are gonna go that we had up. Like, I know. It kind of looks like a storm tornado hit because
it does.
we took some of it down, moved some of it over, and I rearrange every so often. It's just embedded in me because growing up, I had the same room at my mom's house from the time that I was about 2 to 17, 18 years old. So it's like over time I would get really bored and just like tired of my room being the same. Mm-hmm. That it turned into probably every 3 to 4 or 5 months I would rearrange the room and just completely move the bed, completely move the dresser, hang different stuff up, and
It's funny because
I had to always change it. Like,
yeah.
So
I was.
It was just ended up being a plate here.
I know, and now I don't know. Like you were saying, I don't know what I'm gonna do with some of the other stuff because some of the stuff I brought in, it uprooted. The displays that we had like out in the living room.
Although Garrett will like this one because the Green Arrow stuff that was out in the living room in the little cubby that I moved in here is now going to be updated for your Star Wars stuff. And I got to admit, Garrett, that was freaking hilarious that your kids got you Star Trek toys.
Yeah, that was pretty
sorry,
funny.
I could not stop laughing at that. I thought it was the greatest thing. I'm like, oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was so
funny.
Hey,
NYC Coffee,
Yo.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, what's going on, buddy?
Still getting used to it.
Yeah.
But when we meant to come on live on our Saturday show this past Saturday, but we didn't get this done in enough time, and it was like half up, half down.
Yeah.
That we're like, it's not ready yet.
Yeah, a combination of that, a combination of me trying to get OBS set up and just working
He's fancy,
working
guys.
out the kinks with a lot of the stuff that we're updating and changing. And
got Domino. And then there's X23 right here. Look at how badass she is.
Yeah, there's the little
She's cool.
That's what I need to do is find a place for all my loose figures like that, and actually one of those cubbies out in the living room might be pretty good because remember how everything sticks to it a little bit better.
A little bit
because of the paint or something, I think.
And the book that we got from Kavi, the Saga issue 50 9.8 slab is right here too. It's like, and then we have like all the Saga pops right here behind the desk, and I like it.
Yeah, and then the cap display kind of moved behind the computer and camera and stuff.
We just had to switch things up. I can't believe you sent me so many more Green Arrow books. Thank you.
I know. I'm really curious.
I cannot wait to get your AOK out to you. Like, I'm going to be sending you so many Green Arrow. I'm just going to send you back Green Arrow. No, I'm going to find you Sensational She-Hulk and Ghost Poster books and other ones. There's a few in the works, but I know I am definitely going to get you out. Like, we're in the process of working on your AOK. I don't think we told you which Punisher book we had. I could probably grab it real quick.
For what one?
For Puff. We found him a Punisher one.
You're gonna show it too?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, you can.
I'll grab it real quick. It's not too far.
Oh, cause I was gonna say I don't know where it is. Oh, duh. Yeah, of course that's where it is. It's probably in the AOK box.
This one.
Yeah. I know.
Gotta put these back on. See, this is the one that we were able to find for you.
Yeah,
So-
because I was pretty sure that you didn't have it because I looked at the because it was the list that you had, right?
Mhm.
And it wasn't
Yeah,
on the
'cause-
list from what I remember.
Yeah, I had sent you the list too. Yeah, so it was one that we were able to find that was on your list that we got. But we're going to be sending this one out to you. And yeah, I mean, we got our AOK box down here. I'm kind of losing my voice. 1 second.
I know I am too.
I don't know why I lose my voice so much, but I do. No. Because in this
Bumping
little
me.
Guardians box that we had, there's 6 little cubbies that are about like this thick. And we got McDee's AOK and 2 other AOKs that I'm not going to name because they're not ready yet. You'll find out when they get sent out to those people.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
See, so it is definitely one that he needed.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, 'cause we're definitely keeping an eye out for the ones that you don't have. I know that at Dr. Volt's, when we've gone there, all of the She-Hulks that they have are the books that you already have. But there's also another LCS Black Cats that I haven't quite looked for Sensational She-Hulk yet. And I get a feeling that he's going to have quite a few. I think he's going to have a wide selection that I'm pretty sure we were able to find it for you.
Yeah.
Find you a good few more.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
I was stoked on that Punisher book because I remember because we have it in our collection as well too, and I remember it was one that I was looking for a while. It's one of those kind of like classic covers of the Punisher
It is,
run.
yeah, it really is. Definitely. Oh, wait, I'm rereading stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the lockdown is weird. There's a good chance that I'm going to be working from home for the rest of the year. And I don't know how I feel about it because in the winter, I kind of look forward to the snow days where it's like, sorry, the roads are too slick. I'm not coming into work today. And it's just, I kind of get a free pass for a day off of a snow day. That with me working from home for the rest of the year, if there's a blizzard, I'm still stuck working and you get to read comics all day and I'll be jealous. So, pros and cons.
I don't know though because normally I mean the snow has to get pretty damn bad for it to get to that point though.
Well, remember how bad it got this past winter?
That's true.
Like,
this last winter, it got there for sure.
It got bad.
Yeah, because there was a few times I think we had them, the snow days. I think we had it like twice.
Yeah, I think it was about
there
twice.
Was a couple times, yeah.
There's supposed to be a June storm in Salt Lake here, I think over the weekend. It was on the news last night.
Yeah, they were saying something about that.
Oh, yeah. We'll show you what we got. Is that what your question was?
Yeah, I think that's what Kachung that by the way.
I'm still getting used to like this different setup of having this out because I usually spin my chair and his work ended up getting rid of an office chair, so they let him. He's like, "Oh, hey, if you're getting rid of it, can I have it?" And so now I have an upgraded chair that's not as small as the one before.
Well, I think I'm using the one that came from.
Yeah, you are.
That because we switched it around, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I chose this one. I sat in that one and I was like, I like the other one. We have more.
Yeah.
Which usually I'm not the picky, decisive one, but
Right.
I wanted the one that
So
we already
first
had.
there's Spawn 22.
Oh, McD, we're always thinking about you. We're always thinking about everybody in
For
the
sure.
community.
Yeah, we really
like
are.
everyone is just so incredibly awesome. And I am just so grateful that we've had the opportunity to get to know each other in the community.
For real. I mean.
And happy birthday, Delphia!
Oh yeah.
It is happy birthday
Yeah.
to you. I hope you are having the most wonderful day because you deserve it by
For
far.
sure,
Like,
yeah.
I hope you're having a really good day. I just remembered that. I'm glad I remembered that. It is Delphia's birthday.
And then here's Spawn 74.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was Spawn 76.
And then
Which I love any Spawn that I don't have. Trust me, because like I said, it can be hard putting this.
I
back together.
am just so excited for even more Green Arrow books. Like I know I have so many Green Arrow. Like I'm going to see something real quick. I'm not able to see this.
Crap, I just noticed that, dude. Holy cow.
What?
It is newsstand. Stay Puff said Steve brought that Spawn newsstand cover. Oh, so I guess that came from Steve to Puff to here, I guess, if I'm reading that right.
I love the community.
That's crazy.
Steve is so awesome, too. I love seeing you guys on Silver Age Sundays.
I know. That's another one of our favorite shows.
The Saturday, Chatting with the Community Saturday show. So
yeah,
it's
I totally missed that was a newsstand on that one. Holy cow.
I'm really interested to know this real quick. So 1 second. I gotta go down.
Such a good cover too. Like, God, this one's so good. I do love that one.
Almost there.
Capullo and McFarlane on that one. I think I need to read some more of the Spawn hardcovers tonight.
I have 86 currently.
Oh my God.
So then, 86 Green Arrows.
She's using some cosplay tricks on the dog.
That's pretty classic.
It's actually a smart idea.
Yeah.
Test it out. I mean, obviously it's.
I see. So this one is one that I'll have a duplicate of, but I still love it because it'll work perfect for multiple Monday.
Oh yeah.
And then there is 70. So 86 is what I had, and now I have 60, 70. Well, those two are duplicates, but then 87.
There was a few.
That cover is so beautiful. I really feel like Green Arrow is underrated. Like
it's kind of weird because both of the more
this cover is so gorgeous. I love it.
Both of the more known archers in DC and Marvel, Green Arrow and Hawkeye, both are really kind of underrated. Underrated, yeah.
Yeah, I like archers. Like I just, except
too.
for the fact that there was like a legit archer downtown shooting arrows at people. I'm like, what is wrong with you, dude? Like, what? And the weirdest part is that I hardly ever watched the news, so I didn't even hear about it until StayPuff said something about it on a Saturday show, and I'm like, in Salt Lake there was? So I looked up the news, and I was like, oh, goodness gracious. Sure enough, like, of course it's Utah. But yeah. So, and then there's this awesome cover. It is so glorious. Like, these are beautiful.
Yeah, and these are all like kind of right at the tail end of Girl's run on it.
Yeah.
And some of them are some of his best ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there is so many Green Arrow Girl ones that I thought about putting up on my side of the wall, but I'm like, I'm gonna stick with it being number ones of my favorite characters. So I have this first Silver Age appearance of Selena Kyle, and then her first ongoing with Baneland, and then her first mini, and then that one's the New 52. Number one issue to New 52 that I have all in trade. And then this one, 80, is the last Gurrell one that he did from the 88 to...
that's like his first ongoing volume.
Yeah.
Which ran from like 88 or 89 to like 93, I think. 93, I think.
I think it was 93. Yeah. I think it was 88 to 93. And so this was the last one that Gurrell did on the Green Arrow series. So if I ever get the chance to meet Gurrell in person, I would totally have him sign this book and the first one.
Yeah.
I'd get these two signed.
And I would definitely take I can't remember. It's the...
And then this one, I had no idea this book existed. And the fact that it's two of my favorite characters on one cover, and it's Baneland, it is just... I cannot wait to read this one. I want to know what this Crossroads is all about, because like look at that beauty.
I don't think Baneland did the cover, but his name's on the book though, so he probably did the interiors.
I mean, like, what did Ollie do to have Selena Kyle?
Yeah,
like,
she just muffed him up. So I don't know. I kind of want to read that.
She's like standing over her prey.
Yeah.
I am so excited to read this. Like, I am so excited for that. This is oh my goodness, one of my favorites all time. And then the last one right here was 68.
Oh yeah.
But I do know I have like 1 through 62 or 63. It's like either 61, 62, or 63
Like
that I'm
straight.
missing to have the first 65.
Oh, so
Or
there's just
maybe more than that.
there's just like a
I can't
couple.
remember right now. I have a terrible memory, but these are so awesome. So then 70. I'm thinking here.
Oh yeah, Pup said he looked through that book and it was great. Yeah, I bet
Yeah.
it is. It looks just off that cover. I'm like,
This cover itself is just so good.
So I wonder if this is just kind of like a one shot thing, or if there's an issue in her run that has him in it. You know what I mean?
That's an interesting question.
Or if it's just like just this.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's just an awesome cover. I love it so much.
Because all it says is Crossroads. It doesn't say like Crossroads like part 1 or part 2. You know? Or right? Yeah. I don't see one. I don't know.
Oh, I lost count and now I'm counting backwards.
Sorry.
I can't multitask. I'm not very good at multitasking.
I know you are pretty bad at it.
I didn't do it. I'm getting better at multitasking since I've been working back at a call center.
Yeah, you have gotten better at it though.
Like it's if I don't do it every day, I would literally forget how to do it. That like I am the one person in the world that can forget how to ride a bike. The first time I got on a bike after like not being on a bike since I was a kid, I was actually a little scared. I almost forgot how to ride a bike. I practically forgot how to drive.
I know.
Which is why he drives more than me, because my driving's so terrible. So 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91,
So
92, 93, 94, 95. I'm 96 out of 137. Green Arrow books.
Okay, so that many issues of.
It actually ran from 88 to 98.
Oh crap! Yeah, it went longer than I thought then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense because then Quiver was right after that, right? And Quiver started in like '99.
Quivers started in 2001.
Oh, okay.
Or it was a little later. But Quiver was so good. Loved Quiver.
So wait, so Kevin Smith's Daredevil. Maybe that was '99 that I'm thinking of, or didn't he do Green Arrow before Daredevil? I can't remember because they were kind of right around that same time.
I can tell you in a matter of seconds. Maybe. If I remember the alphabet, what letter comes first?
D. It would be up.
D. Oh my goodness gracious, guys. I don't know how I'm still alive.
It's a mystery.
It is a mystery. I should not be alive. Defenders, Deadpool, Daredevil.
So Kevin Smith's Daredevil would be.
Oh, it doesn't say.
No, it's this one right here.
Yeah, but it doesn't have the year underneath.
Oh, it doesn't.
I bet you if I click into it, it does. Because the other one was 2003, but that was Daredevil and Bullseye.
Oh, yeah, and McD did the math for you already. 41 issues to go.
Oh, yeah, see? I am so close. It was 2010 was the Guardian Devil.
Well,
it was the trade days when it came out.
That's when that trade was printed, yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have to check that later because I remember it was around that same time. I just can't remember what came first.
Good to see you, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
I have so much more Green Arrow.
Oh, and McD only has 4 of the Rebirth Red Hoods left.
Ooh, that's awesome. You'll get there soon. These are just so glorious. I love them so much.
Unfortunately, I haven't been reading that title for a while. But there's been an artist that's been working on that book recently that is incredible, and I never heard him before, and I can't remember his name right now either. But he's got such an awesome style, kind of like it reminds me of. I'm brain farting on his name right now.
I don't know names very well.
But he used to work on Red Hood a lot. He did a lot during.
That one time?
He's a Brazilian artist. And McD said actually seeing that I dropped it as well too, and that's it was one of those
There
unfortunate
was a little
sacrifices
bit
like
time there where you dropped a lot of titles to save money for the budget and everything, and then it was like I was getting more books than you, which was weird. It's like, when did that happen?
that
And
was
now
when
we're about even.
yeah, we're pretty even now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I finally caught up on The Dreaming. It was so good. It was so good, and they ended it so well. The way they wrapped it up, like there's a new number one coming out, but I think it might end up being in trade, because DC and Vertigo is being weird, and with House of Whispers, Lucifer, Books of Magic, they're thinking about, instead of releasing the issues, and they'll just do it in a trade and release it that way, which I'm not sure I'm okay with, because like I like having collections and trades, but then also having like single issues. Like,
Yeah. I like that
kind of have a
sometimes, too.
preference to some of them. You know, like some of them I double dip where I have the issues and the trades,
Mhm.
but other ones it's kind of just like I kind of would have rather to get them in the single issues, but they might not come out with them, and they might just put them in a trade, which is interesting. But DC's been acting weird.
Yeah, I'm the
I
same
think
way
they
for
lost
sure,
their
though.
marbles.
Someone did, for sure.
Peter Pan took them away.
Right.
That's what happened.
I know, because this is gonna be. We haven't really talked about it on our show much yet, but with DC dropping Diamond and all that, and then
Yeah.
I hadn't even heard this yet until today, but like how I guess their release day now is Tuesdays or something.
On some books, it's Tuesday. I don't understand why.
I know this is just a lot of things in the industry is like changing. And
A lot of things in the world.
in the
are.
world, yeah, in the world. In
The
general.
world is weird.
Yeah.
But you guys restore my faith in humanity still. Especially sending so many AOKs and just awesome books and amazing content. And it was like, I realized I have something to look forward to on Mondays. Every other week it's Kamagories, but it's always the Hunters. And I'm like, okay, I got my show. It's I can watch it and just, you guys crack me up all the time. It's I never thought I'd have something to look forward to on a Monday.
Right. And there's quite a few shows like that too, that the community's putting on, to where we look forward, where you actually like plan around it and look forward to it in the future.
That's what I love. Everyone in the community is just so awesome. All of you are. Which begs the question, do you both days or just the one? Yeah, that is a good question too, with it coming out on Tuesday. I mean, in our case, I would still see it that we go Saturday, because usually I work till 7. But
yeah,
we would probably still go the one day.
yeah. Well, yeah, like you were saying, because to us, where we've always just been lately for the last while, where we've just been going on Saturdays. It's
back when I was at Teleperformance, I had different hours to where I'd be off by like 5. That we would go on Wednesdays.
When we were going on Wednesdays.
But nowadays I'm working usually 10:30 to 7. That we may as well go on Saturday when we get other things done.
Yeah.
But
yeah, because we normally go to the LCS before our show, and
yeah, usually because we used to do the show around 2, but now we do it around 4, which I think is kind of better.
Yeah, it has been a little bit better, especially because how time slips by us pretty easily. And
there's 2 titles that I kind of wish I didn't not get. I kind of wish that I did get, if that makes sense. I have the 2 variants to them, but I thought it was interesting that Marvel and DC both did a solo title of a female character that doesn't usually have her solo titles.
right.
So there's the Lois Lane that's now on issue 9 or 10, maybe 11 out of 12.
And it's a planned 12-issue maxi series, so it's going to be done soon.
And then there's also Mary Jane. And that one is on, I think, issue 6. And they both look, I've heard good things, and
I have too.
I've seen, those are 2 titles that I actually kind of wish I picked up when they were coming out. I know I have the variants to one of them from those guys that sent them. My first redheaded stepchild. Well, not stepchild, but still. One of my kids. These are my children. They're my children. But yeah, I kind of wish I would have picked those up when they started coming out at first, and so now I'm probably just gonna get them in trade when they come out.
The
Because the Lois Lane and the Mary
that one,
Jane.
yeah, the Lois Lane one is the one that I kind of really want to
Mhm.
read. Because that's the one, if I remember right, Greg Rucka's writing it, and
I'm still getting used to this.
um,
Yeah, I've
and that's
heard
the one
good things.
that's the one I've heard more like the most about
Mhm.
is the Lois Lane one.
Yeah, so I kind of wish I would have got more of those, but
I actually haven't read too much like really recently. You know, like this
I've
last like
been
week
reading
or
so much.
yeah.
I've been reading so much. I just recently took a break like 2 days ago because I caught up. Like, even my new books that we got last 2 weeks ago, because I got the 80th anniversary books for Catwoman that finally came out. I got the.
Yeah, we didn't even do a show after those. We haven't even shown those hauls.
Yeah. And I've already read most of them. I read Postal, which was good, and then I read. What else did I know?
There was
Postal, and then there was Catwoman, and there's one other one, Ragnarok. Ragnarok
oh
is really good. Simonson run on Ragnarok is good. I enjoy that read. It's an interest. It's like how we were talking. I see Simonson's run on Ragnarok with Thor is more like the traditional Thor
yeah.
rather than the Marvel Thor
Than,
that
like,
we're used
Marvel
to.
Thor, yeah.
But I really like Simonson's writing on Ragnarok. I've really been enjoying it.
Which
So Ragnarok was one that I read.
It's awesome to see that because you know he's known so much for his Marvel Thor run that he did. You know, back when like Beta Ray Bill was created, and because that
And
was
Miles Morales is blowing up. I'm seeing that every other post.
yeah, and
on Instagram, like everybody has that book. I'm
and
like,
is it mostly
missed
just
it.
this video game,
I think so.
the game that's driving it?
It could be.
I mean,
I'm not sure.
Which I know, obviously, I know stuff like that.
Do you guys know? Is it the game that's driving it? Is that what's kicking it up into gear?
I mean, I know stuff like that affects it. Obviously, like I know that, but it's just crazy. Like, it just seems like it's more than video games usually do. Drive stuff like this.
Maybe there's other rumors we don't know about.
Maybe that's what I'm wondering. You know, because like I've kind of been, I've kind of been, like out of touch of like the industry news and stuff for the like past couple weeks or so.
You have been. I
mean, there hasn't been too much. I mean, I didn't even know like that which we'll get more into this on our show on Saturday, but like how the PS5 was finally unveiled and
the game looks really good though.
It
looks really good.
Yeah, and the game itself, you showed it to me like a day or two after you had seen it for the first time or something. You're like, oh yeah, you didn't see this? I'm like, what? No.
Oh yeah, that is right. Yeah, how am I getting this news before you? Because like it was just like as of today that you found out DC is releasing titles on Tuesday.
Yeah, that was literally today.
And I had known about that. I think for at least the past week.
Oh my hell.
Well, I've been on Instagram so much that it's like I need a distraction and escape, and I go on Instagram and it's nothing but comics and love and positivity, like everywhere. There's just like, even if you don't agree on something, it's a good debate and you see the pros and cons, but it's just, I love Instagram. It's the best escape for being able to just see what people are posting, and I've ended up following a bunch more people. I need to do another giveaway. I have no idea how the hell I am already at 1,000 followers. I'm at 1,086 and I don't know how it happened so quick. But I'm going to do another giveaway because I'm there.
I know we definitely need a plan. Like
the Miles Morales Illuminate hip hop variant is going for $300 on eBay. That is insane.
Holy cow.
That is crazy.
Those
is it still going to be as hot as it is now in a couple of weeks, in a couple of months? It might be.
I don't know. I mean, you would think. Like
it might be. I don't know.
You would think like the hype would even get more like the closer to the game coming out or something. But
yeah, possibly. Yeah, Instagram's the best. I love it.
yeah, rocking the no sleeves. Right.
Yeah. I got the Avengers shirt.
Oh god, I forgot what the hell I was just gonna say.
I love Instagram. Thank you, McD. Yeah, Instagram's the best. Like, it gave us the opportunity to meet all you cool people.
For real, that's
And
what
it's
I was.
like, it still restore my faith in humanity.
Oh,
Like,
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I mean, we need to do just like an all-around kind of like big channel-wide giveaway thing because like because you passed 1,000, I passed 1,000 on Instagram. The YouTube channel passed 300, or I think is what it was, and
I think it did. Yeah, we are at 300.
so yeah, we kind of just need to do an all-around big one like that, which we've been planning on. We've kind of started buying on, but
Yeah, because I swear it was only just like, what, 2 months ago that I did my giveaway for 800. I've been
Yeah.
really active on it though too. I've been really interactive, and I mean I'll go like maybe 3, 4 days, 5 days without any posts, but I'll still be on, and
but
I'll
you're
still be like
talking
commenting
on it,
and
yeah.
yeah, I'm still commenting on posts, and I'm still liking posts and watching stories, and then other days I get a wild nerve in my system to where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go post 5 books one after the other. It's like all or nothing with me when it comes to Instagram. When I post, is like I end up posting either a bunch in one day
Mm-hmm.
and then go a couple days without,
I'm the
or
same way.
it varies, but it's fun.
Yeah, I get like that too. I mean, honestly, I think
Oh, you guys are so sweet.
I know we love you guys too.
Matt, you and your family band is so awesome.
Oh, that was so awesome.
So good.
Yeah,
You
that
guys
was so
can
awesome.
sing, and you guys can play guitar and piano, and it just reminded me of Selena and how she
She played with her family.
she
too.
played with her
Yeah.
family. And I thought that was so awesome to
Yeah.
see on Facebook how you guys were just playing music together and singing, and that is just the greatest thing.
And it's one of my.
If you haven't seen it yet, you guys need
yeah,
to see it.
it's definitely. It'll definitely make your day.
Mhm.
And I know and I know it's Matt's favorite song, and it's one of mine too. Like I
The Cure?
love it. Yeah,
It's so good. It's a good
just
song.
Like Heaven.
Mhm.
But no, yeah. So another thing I wanted to mention too is we changed the channel name to actually Married with Issues now instead of
Yes,
just
that we did.
instead of because that was like kind of bugging me. Like how
I
it was like
I
Married
didn't
with
notice the
Issues
difference
on the Soldier Only channel.
I didn't
if-
notice the difference. I still need to change it on Instagram.
Oh yeah, so like the actual
Look at
link
that
to the channel
AF-15
changed too.
Ant-Man back there, right?
Mhm.
All thanks to you, man. It's the best. I love it. I had to put him up.
Yep.
It's his and hers, and you guys got to see how cool this Ant-Man is. Like you can kind of see him, but like check out this giant Ant-Man.
Yeah, it's the big like giant pop ones. I think I got that one off eBay is where I found that one.
All I do remember is that it had shown up before work.
Yeah.
We were getting ready to leave for work, and I'm not used to headsets. You'd think I would be since I wear one every day for work, but check out this giant Ant-Man. He's a bobblehead, and he's big. He's just a pop, and so I had to have him with my 3 Ant-Man books. He bobbles.
I know. I kind of wish that they made more of them. This size, this size.
Well, we have the Hulkbuster one.
Oh yeah, we do have that one.
Yeah,
Because
but
like, you
even
look at
his-
it compared to like I'm trying to grab like a normal one. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, like
He's so much bigger. He's a giant man Ant-Man,
yeah.
and his head still bobbles.
I know.
I
it's so
love
funny.
it. So I had to have the first making faces. Okay, yeah. I have him by the first 3 books because there's the the cycle of life and death with Ivy, and then the Avengers 181. Scott Lang's first appearance is Scott Lang, and first Scott Lang is Ant-Man, and second Ant-Man, and then he's usually right there where my thumb is. He bobbles.
I know. Yeah, now that I have blisters from pushing the tacks in the wall.
Yeah, that was kind of difficult.
Oh,
That tech is wall is thick.
Oh, McD said there's a Dark Knight Heath Ledger Joker one that size.
Ooh, that'd be awesome. Have you seen the ones that are like the size of babies?
Yeah,
There's like a giant Batman one where it's like this size, like a comparison to like a real life baby next to it, like a toddler. And it's like the same size.
Remember, we saw one at Target, but I can't remember what character it was. Remember, it was massive. It's probably from the same line that you're talking about.
I think so.
But I just can't remember what character it was, or I just remember I was like, holy cow! Look at that thing.
He's huge.
Yeah.
And so yeah, that's.
I mean, we even have like that. I think it's like the 12-inch NECA Deadpool that we used to have back here. That thing's a tank.
Oh yeah, the one that we got from. My eyes just went so big. I'm weird. I didn't mean to go that big, but the one we got from Toys R Us before they closed.
Yeah.
Is that?
Well, no. That because that one's still in the box. The other one,
Oh, okay, yeah, the other one that falls over.
Yeah, because he's like, he's such.
No.
You kind of have to like lean him against a wall.
I'm still getting used to my hair being cut. I am so glad I cut it. It is so much easier to deal with.
Yo, werewolf.
Hey, werewolf. I can't even talk anymore. This is Transman. I love him. But yeah, so we decided to change the backdrop because it was like, you know what, why don't we do it his and hers? And I was like, I realized out of all the displays that we have on, that have up around the house, it's like majority all him, that I'm like, no, you know what? I have more books that I want to show, that I want to put on display, that I'm taking this down and put my stuff up. And I did. And I love it.
Yep.
And so now it's his and hers.
Even though it wasn't done like that at all. you were like, damn it, I'm fun.
Oh, kind of.
I mean, it kind of was, but.
Kind of.
Yeah. But I don't know, it kind of just did it. But yeah, now we got to figure out.
Seasons have changed. Times have changed.
Now we got to figure out where we're going to put a lot of the other. Yeah. Because like how,
It'll
a
come
lot
in
of stuff like
place.
moved around, yeah.
Yeah. It's so much nice. I like it though. Moving the bookcase from where we had it to where it's at now is so much nicer.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot. It makes it like a lot bigger.
I know it's crazy. It definitely made the room feel like seem a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice.
But we are getting close to running out of room for like trades and for our like collected editions.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, we still have a little bit of space on that shelf, but
it's hard to future-proof space.
Yeah.
Like those are good.
I mean, yeah, we did.
There's a good chance we're gonna fill those completely here soon.
Well,
especially with all these amazing Green Arrow books that Sean has been sending me, because you're the best ever.
But no, how we future-proof with that though is like when we expand, we can just start going up. Because we can go up at least one row, but definitely one row, maybe two more high.
No one. I'm not that tall. I don't want to be on my tippy toes to get into the books. Yeah. I'm tall, but I'm not that tall.
Yeah.
We could do 4 high.
Yeah, you could do 4 easily. Because the owner of the second house,
Black Cat.
Black Cats that we go to, what was it? He said his is at home 5 or 6.
5.
I think 5. I think 5 is what he said.
So some of it has gone up in other places, and some of it is just still kind of piled off to the side. We're not sure what we're doing with the canvases yet. I think we're gonna move those out to the living room.
Yeah.
But like, there's some of it that's been moved over, and then there's other stuff that's just still kind of like. There's a few vacant spots out in the living room because I moved some stuff in here. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We just figured, because I know in the living room we have on like this side it's Marvel, on that side it's DC. And when I finish my DC Bombshells puzzle, I was going to put it on the wall out in the living room where my Catwoman wall is now. Where the majority of my Art Germ Catwoman variants are on the wall out there. But I had to bring some of them in here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, actually, I don't have any of the Art Germs in here. They're still out there.
Well, yeah, because that's where most of our Batman and Catwoman stuff is.
Another thing, though, is when we moved in, we had more posters, and we do still have a lot more posters. The thing is, I bet you anything, like even with that one, there's posters behind posters, where we kind of prioritized, like, okay, we don't have as much space, but I don't want to get rid of it, so we'll just put a different poster in front of it. So a lot of our posters out in the hallway and in the living room and in the bedroom actually have like 3 different posters in the one frame. It's just one on display at the time.
And especially what a lot of them are too.
And every once in a while we swap them out.
Is like when we buy prints from cons. Yeah, we got like a lot of those.
Yeah, we do have quite a bit of prints.
Which I need to
We
get
could have a
some of those
stool close by.
other
a stool.
frames for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we realized that we actually have a frame for the Batman Who Laughs poster that McD sent us.
We do?
Yeah, it's the one behind the door.
Oh, because that one will fit?
It was like by that much, like that tiny bit.
Oh.
That it's like...
Yeah, because
we can get it to fit.
Do they do like different sizes out there? Like in
Slightly
Europe or something? Like, because I could have sworn I saw something about it, and it seems like it's like we haven't been able to find a frame that's like that size for that one.
Well, I noticed the one that we have, the DC Essentials from when we went to Barnes and Noble, where it has like the superheroes reading comics.
Mm-hmm.
That frame that it's in, I noticed the Batman Who Laughs is like maybe that much, like not even a full inch, like just a little tiny bit. The poster itself is just like that much bigger than the frame, to where it's like if you just like shave the sides down, like if you just like if you were to cut like just
just a matter of millimeters
that much off of each end, you could get it to fit in a frame, and it wouldn't destroy the picture.
Yeah. If it's just that small amount, yeah.
Because it's like not even an inch size difference. But that frame that we have behind the door, I realized, is the only one that we have that size that it would actually fit.
Yeah.
Because all the other frames are I can't talk. All the other frames are different sizes where they're not big enough.
Yeah.
It's because even that one was an odd size when we got it. I think we got it in as a mistake because I thought I knew the size and I went and bought it, and then I didn't know the size, and then I came back home and I was like, oh, darn, it's another size.
We've done that quite a few times.
Yeah, it has happened.
Yeah. All right, Mjolnir, thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good night.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us for a little bit. I think we're going to sign off.
Yeah, I think we'll probably be wrapping it up here in a second anyway.
I was just so excited to show some of the stuff that we put on display.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, and like we said at the beginning, you know, we haven't been on for a couple of weeks, and
yeah, because the weather changed so quick last week, and I was kind of worried because I'm like, I don't want to be sick. I don't know why I feel so terrible, and I didn't even realize that the weather had changed so bad because we don't ever really go outside ever. And so when we had noticed it was getting hotter in the house, we always had the AC on. And then what we didn't notice was the temperature dropped so rapidly outside that we still had the AC and fan on inside. So as it's getting colder outside, it's even colder in here with the fan and AC. That it just, I think is what got me feeling under the weather. And I was so thankful that I felt better like 2 days later.
Yeah, it was kind of quick.
Mm-hmm. It was.
Yeah. But yeah, you know, like I was saying, how we were you know, off for a couple weeks. But no, we should be getting back into it now. We said we were updating that. I still have some stuff to set up, you know, with the show and everything, but
yeah, because I know this last weekend we were still like kind of getting that set up, that we thought it wasn't going to take near as much time as it did.
Yeah, it took a lot more than we thought.
But I know also he's been working with that new fancy stuff and this, and it's like, I don't know how he does it. It's a lot of stuff. Thanks for joining us, though. Stay Puff. I'm glad you were able to at least see the unboxing. I cannot wait to get an AOK out to you here soon. Here super soon. We're going to get you a good AOK.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. I can't believe I have so many Green Arrow books now. I am so excited. I love Green Arrow.
I know. I know. And I have a lot. I need to go read now, right tonight, too, for sure.
Today went by too quick. The day almost got away from us.
I know. But no, we still have some time to where you could probably read for a little bit. but we still have to eat dinner and all that stuff too.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the next time we'll be on should probably be our Married with Issues live on Saturday. Like I said, we do have a couple other shows and stuff that we'll start doing. We have in the works, but
yeah, there's one that I have an idea for that I might do as like pre-recorded. It is just gonna be like real pixels, I think is what we're gonna call it.
yeah, where it's is that the one you're still gonna plan on doing on your channel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I have my YouTube channel that I never do any videos on, that I might start doing pre-recorded like 10-15 minute movie reviews of just some of my favorite movies and why they're favorites to me, and it'll just be like real pixels. And I'll just, because there's a very wide range of movies that I love. There's like,
even going back to
Shawshank Redemption and Cool Hand Luke and Easy Rider and then Labyrinth and Dreamcatcher and
there's a lot.
There's a ton.
Yeah, and then I'm sure like I still obviously kind of want to have a show more centered around like video games and Destiny and stuff like that, and then
I'm excited to actually start doing it, because it'll just be like a quick 10 to 15 minute pre-recorded video, and I'll probably have like a slide of like the movies, but I'll just probably be like my opinion of why it's one of my favorite movies. Like even Pretty Woman, there's just so many good there's so many good movies.
Yeah, there is.
And there's so many more to go over that it'd be kind of cool.
Yo, Genome. What's going on? I hope you're having a good one. Yeah, we're just kind of winding down, just about to wrap up. And then like another one. I mean, I kind of want to do a show where it's just about like everything, like nerd and pop culture.
You're an overachiever.
Where we do it with some other people in the community too, though.
That would be awesome.
But to where, I don't know, but maybe to where it would be like the same people every week, but then we have like a guest on or something too, or I don't know. I mean, that's obviously something that's still kind of figure out or whatever.
Yeah, it's a work in progress.
But the main point is that we want to do some other stuff to where we're on more throughout the week and stuff, instead of just the one Married with Issues live on Saturday. So but because like you were saying, like with the movie one, will probably be pre-recorded, and then like I have some stuff too that's probably like pre-recorded, and then some other like live stuff, and then all that. Yeah.
I was able to come up with the name, and that's about as far as I got. I haven't started doing it yet, but I do plan on doing it here soon. It's just going to be real pictures, real pixels.
Real pixels, but like REEL.
And then pixels. Because I love like the pixelated filter and like the just pixels. I can't talk. I cannot talk. I give up. I give up. Anyway, yeah. I'm pixelated.
Oh, yeah, that's true, Genome. Yeah, he says, be careful with variety. As my channel can attest, it's a harsh mistress. Yeah, it can be for sure.
I believe it. That's...
Yeah, because if it's possible to stretch your channel too wide, to where
you go too thin.
It could be too broad. And
you're an overachiever like that. You spread everything too thin.
And I definitely had problems with that, like when I used to Twitch stream and stuff a few years ago. And and then getting to that too. I mean, like doing too much at once, and where you just burn yourself out too. Which that's what I did with when I used to stream on Twitch too.
That's true. Well, it would just be movie reviews, like quick 10-15 minutes of just real pixels. I said it right.
Yeah.
I'm not pixelated no more.
No.
There was a phase there for a while with it where it's like, hey, you want to get pixelated?
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. Which, you were saying that all the time with your like photo edits and all that too, that you would always do.
Yeah. It was fun. Anyways, I need to eat some food in my belly.
Oh yeah, I'm starving.
I'm hungry.
So huge shout out to StayPuff again. Thank you so much.
That too. That's what we're working on. It's consistent and regular. Best way to grow.
Yeah, honestly,
That's what we're definitely trying to do with at least Married with Issues every Saturday, but we kind of had a few snags this past couple weeks.
Because that's obviously...
we're coming back to just doing every Saturday show.
Yeah, because like with the channel name now being Married with Issues, you know, like Married with Issues Live is like the Saturday. That's like the main show, obviously. That's like the benchmark, like where it started. But
Yes.
but yeah, consistency is one of the most important ones for sure. Yeah.
It's a work in progress. We're getting there.
But thank you guys so much for hanging out again.
Yes.
We love you guys. Most likely this Saturday will be the next time we'll be on.
It was the most incredible AOK from Sean ever. This is still my favorite.
I know.
That is just my favorite.
Yeah, I love that cover.
Thank you so much, Sean. I know you're not here anymore, but I thank you so much. I cannot wait till we get an AOK out to him. And thank you guys all for tuning in while we did an impromptu stream.
Yeah. Hey, who dat? Yeah, who dat?
Hey, who dat?
Yeah, right when we're...
Ka-choon.
Yeah, signing off.
Yes. Tell Delphia happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday to Delphia again, too, for sure.
My sister always does the Stitch voice. She'll
I
call
know,
him.
she does it good.
She does it really good. I don't know how she does it,
it's
but
funny.
it's the Stitch voice. So usually when it's my birthday, I always end up with a voicemail of her singing in the Stitch voice.
Mm-hmm. Always. Yeah.
But yeah, so yay!
All right, thank you guys.
I'm
so
gonna
much.
go make some food.
Yeah. Have a good night. We love you guys. We'll
Live
see you
long
later.
and prosper. And enjoy it, man. Be kind to one another.